Is it safe to use the WPS button on my router?
Hello, there. In this video, we are going to talk about a common feature found on most home Wi-Fi routers, the WPS button. WPS stands for Wi-Fi Protected Setup, a standard that makes it easier to connect devices to a Wi-Fi network. But a common question arises, is it safe to use?
What is the WPS button?
The WPS button is a feature on your router that allows you to connect devices to your Wi-Fi network without having to manually enter the network name and password. It works by creating a temporary connection where your device can connect to the network securely.
Is it safe to use the WPS button?
In general, using the WPS button is considered safe for typical home use. It employs a secure connection and can be a convenient way to connect devices quickly. However, some potential security risks are associated with using WPS. The most notable one is that the WPS button can be exploited in what's known as a brute force attack. This type of attack is where a hacker tries to guess the WPS PIN, which is typically an 8-digit number. Once they guess the correct PIN, they gain access to your network. Although this might sound alarming, keep in mind that successful brute force attacks are quite rare and require the attacker to be within the physical range of your Wi-Fi network.
How can I safely use the WPS button?
If you choose to use the WPS button, there are measures you can take to use it safely. 1. Use WPS only when needed. If you don't need to connect new devices frequently, it's best to leave WPS disabled and only enable it when necessary. 2. Turn off WPS when not in use. Leaving WPS enabled all the time makes your network more susceptible to brute force attacks. After connecting your device, go back to your router settings and disable WPS. 3. Update your router firmware regularly. Router manufacturers often release updates to improve security. Ensuring your router is up to date can protect against known vulnerabilities. In summary, while using the WPS button comes with some potential security risks, these risks are relatively low for typical home users. By following the best practices we've discussed, you can safely and conveniently use the WPS button. We hope this video has been helpful and given you a better understanding of the WPS button's safety. Stay safe and connected.